What's going on, guys? My name is Delta Dog, and today, everybody, we actually have another top 5 coming your way. And we are going to be looking at the top 5 side Easter eggs in any Treyarch map. I've got a really good list here. I asked you guys over on Reddit, and you guys really pulled through, gave me a bunch of responses there. And I kind of compiled your list into my top 5 and into like your top 5 from your submissions. And I think it's a pretty good one. So let's get into it. Alright, so coming in at number 5 on the list is going to be the Garad Crovy time trial Easter egg. And this is a pretty fun one. I mean, it's something that I like to do a lot if I just don't want to settle in for a full high rounds attempt, but I still want to have like a challenge while I'm playing. And so I'll just do a time trial. I'll try and get to round 20, and what is it, under 30 minutes, get all those melee weapons, and it's pretty fun to use them too, and it gets you a lot of XP actually if you use them to do pretty much all melees. And so that's a little tip there for you guys. If you ever do the time trial Easter eggs, try and do as many melees as you can, because you do actually get more XP out of that. But anyways, that's all for number 5. Let's get into the next. Alrighty, so up next on our list is going to be the Shadows of Evil Donut Mine Easter egg. And for those of you who don't know, this is actually a little Easter egg in the map where you can throw your trip mines down in front of some like carts that were either the Devil Donuts carts, which you can see in this gameplay, or the Holly's Cream donut carts. And essentially, if you killed one zombie with a trip mine in front of each of the carts, you can see, as I just showed you there, when you lie prone, there's a little donut on your trip mine. And if you did the Holly's Cream one, it would look a bit different. And if you do the Devil's one, which I've done here, you can see it looks a lot like a little devil food cake, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. But essentially, it's a pretty cool Easter egg. It's pretty fun. Keeps you always engaged in the game. It's one of those examples why I think Shadows of Evil is one of the most underrated maps, because of all the great little things it's got inside of it. But anyways, let's get on to the next one. Alrighty, guys, so getting into the next little side Easter egg on the top 5 is going to be the Arnies Easter egg, the Arnies upgrade Easter egg, that is. And if you don't know, essentially you can take the Arnies, you can throw them down at different locations around the map, and then you can take them here to the burlap and the burlesque, or however you say it, I can never say it right. And then they'll do their little dance here on the podium. And it is one of the coolest Easter eggs, but it's also pretty effective. Those upgraded little Arnies can be life-saving in some really sticky situations. So it's not only a cool little Easter egg to have, but it's also a very useful tool to have in your game. Alrighty, coming in at number 2 on the list is the DE Skeletons Easter egg. Now, this made the number 2 spot because it's a pretty unique like type of Easter egg. Like, we can change our like typical mob from a zombie to a skeleton, which is pretty cool, and it doesn't really affect gameplay that much. I mean, maybe it will affect your aim a bit. Maybe the targets are a bit differently shaped, but honestly, you could do this every game and just it would make no difference if you were shooting skeletons or zombies, which is why I think it's such a cool Easter egg. And with that having been said, let's get into the final spot. Alrighty, and coming down to the number 1 spot on our list is going to be the Mob of the Dead free Blundergat Easter egg. And I picked this for a couple of reasons. One, because it's Mob of the Dead and everybody loves Mob of the Dead and they love the Blundergat. 2, this is just, it's a really unique Easter egg. Like, first of all, using the Hell's Retriever, the Hell's Redeemer, it's pretty cool to use those the tomahawks. I think that's a pretty unique experience, especially in zombies. And not only being able to use them, but being able to use them for like this kind of Easter egg related task with the shooting the skulls off all the different locations. It's such a unique Easter egg, and off the top of my head, I can't really think of another Easter egg that does something like this, or especially one that you have to do something like this to get a free weapon, which is pretty cool. And I think it's definitely one of the community favorites for Easter eggs, and I think Blundell knocked it out of the park with this one. And I certainly hope that we get at least 1 or 2 Easter eggs like this in Revelations, or even if custom maps can bring out Easter eggs like this. I mean, I know custom maps can certainly do Easter eggs, and if they could do a lot of Easter eggs like this, that would make me happy, because honestly, this is one of the most unique Easter eggs that I can think of, and it's a pretty fun one to do too. So that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like down below, tell me how I'm doing in the comment section, and subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.